So this is the new Ferrari GTO that was recently added to the Crew Motorfest as part of the new Ferrari update. So obviously this one is unlocked by doing the Ferrari playlist, which is kind of surprising. I would have thought that would have been the F50 or maybe the F80, but instead it was this vehicle. So let's go and see what you can actually do with this vehicle in terms of customization. Obviously it's a Ferrari, so I do have to give a warning, there's probably not going to be a lot of customization. But you never know, there might be some options for this vehicle for whatever reason. So let's go and actually customize and upgrade this vehicle. So let's go and see what you can actually do with this vehicle. I'm not really expecting much, but you never know, there might be something interesting. So colours first, and okay, there's only one official colour. Okay, so yeah, I would have thought there'd been more official colours, but I guess for whatever reason, Ferrari don't like that. Didn't they make these vehicles in different colours though? I'm pretty sure they made these vehicles in yellow. So yeah, that's kind of strange really. Obviously you can change it to different colours if you really want, just not the official colours. So I'm not sure what I'm actually going to go for here. I could go for like a different sort of red maybe. Or could go for yellow, or could go for blue actually as well maybe. Like a nice blue colour. Yeah, something like that maybe. Although, actually no, I'm not going to go for blue again. I could go for something like this maybe, like a nice orange. I'm not sure, I'm not really sure what would fit this vehicle really. I'm going to go for this one I think. So let's move on to the visual parts now, and I suspect that, yeah, that will be the only official rim, which is kind of a shame really. I'm not sure what rims I'm actually going to go and put on this vehicle though, because, yeah, I really wanted there to be a different official rim, but obviously there isn't. I could go for, I'm not sure actually. I don't know what would fit this vehicle really. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't want to go for the one that I normally go for, so I might go for, I'm going to go for this one I think actually. Yeah, I'm going to go for this one. Obviously you can't really paint it because it's chrome steel, which is kind of annoying. Do that should be enough. Brake caliber, okay, and interior colour. But there's only one interior colour, which you can remove. Yeah, I'm not going to go and do that. So, yeah, kind of disappointing really when it comes to the visual parts, but that's to be expected. It is Ferrari, so, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Vanity items, obviously you can change the vanity items for this vehicle to some degree anyway, which is good. I'm really glad that they kept that in, because that would have just ruined this vehicle otherwise. I could put on the white tyres that I bought recently, but I think I'm going to go for these instead. This, I'm just going to do that. So, the nitro, I'm not sure what I'm actually going to go and choose here. Probably that one. Underglow, I'm not going to go and choose any of the underglow, because I don't think it would look good on this vehicle. This, no, I'm going to do the black window tint I think. I'm going to black window tint. And the Hoon It Up kit. So I think that's it for this vehicle. Let's go and actually drive this vehicle and talk about it. So I do find it kind of strange how this vehicle has even less customization than the Ferrari F50. I guess maybe Ferrari just don't like the idea of people customizing their vehicles for whatever reason. Obviously that's pretty obvious I think from the lack of customization from the other vehicles. Yeah, I really don't understand why they're not allowing you to at least put on some different parts for this vehicle. And I don't understand the paint situation as well. I don't understand why there's only one official paint, because I'm pretty sure they made these vehicles in different colours. I'm pretty sure there's like yellow versions and stuff. So again, kind of strange. I don't really understand what's going on there. I guess they did this maybe because it's a heritage car or something. Like maybe that's the reason why. Maybe this has came from the Ferrari museum and they didn't want to mess with it or something. But yeah, it does seem kind of strange how this has been made. I don't know, it just seems really strange that you cannot like customize it a little bit, or maybe just like change the official color to yellow, or I think white maybe as well or something. I don't know. I don't actually know if they made these in different colors. I think they did, but yeah, I just find it kind of strange how there's like even less customization on this vehicle. But aside from that, this vehicle itself isn't actually that bad. It's surprisingly quick. I do like how fast this vehicle actually is. I do think it actually handles rather nicely as well. It definitely is a nice handling vehicle, as I literally just drift off the road and crash. Yeah, I think you understand what I mean. Like, it's not a terrible vehicle when it comes to the handling, and I don't hate it. Obviously, it's also free as well, which is a plus. You don't really have to do anything to get this vehicle as well, aside from doing like the playlist, obviously, which was actually pretty easy. I think I did it in about, what, an hour? So yeah, not bad at all for a free vehicle. However, this does make me concerned for the F80 that we'll be getting, I think next week actually. I think it comes out next week. Hopefully that will have some customization options on it. Hopefully you'll be able to actually do stuff, maybe change the paint. Who knows, but yeah, hopefully that's the case with that vehicle, because yeah, this one is kind of concerning. Anyway, that was the Ferrari GTO. Unfortunately, this vehicle is kind of a letdown, but that's to be expected. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. I definitely will be doing more videos on this game, especially when the F80 comes out. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.